Welcome to Bat Therapy, mental health through the lens of comics and film. Be a fly on the wall or a bat in the cave, listening in on a friendship built out of a love for talking Batman, comics, and the everyday struggle to achieve mental health and happiness.
We are your hosts, clinical psychologist Dr. Amelia Brown and educator and comic aficionado Keaton Hopkins. Don't forget to follow us on YouTube and social media and find our Patreon at patreon.com/battherapy.
This podcast is about providing education and understanding and is not a replacement for mental health treatment or support. If you're needing help, go to bat-therapy.com for resources. What questions do you have for a therapist, Keaton?
All right, well, I'm going to start off. I'm going to go current events here. So, Frank Castle. Let's say he's stopped killing for a while. He's been doing pretty well.
Yeah.
Coming to therapy on a regular basis.
Nice.
And everything. And then the Epstein Files get released. How do you talk him back into staying retired?
Well, that's a great question. So I would definitely be doing a lot of risk and safety assessment with him over time because, that would definitely be a trigger. So I would, if he wasn't bringing up the Epstein Files in therapy, the therapist definitely would need to. So I'd bring up the Epstein Files and try and help him process any frustrations and emotions with that. And really a lot of it, I think, would be about what are his values? What are the things that killing a bunch of pedophiles might get in the way of for him in terms of his values? And would also have to give him a friendly reminder that I would have to break confidentiality if I found out that he was planning to kill anybody.
Okay.
So. There's a lot more to it, but I think those are the broad strokes.
Yeah, certainly
That's a good
some
one.
certainly some nuances. Certainly some nuances.
There would be a lot of nuances to that one. My goodness. Harm reduction too. So make sure he's locking up his weapons so that when he gets particularly itchy, he's got a few steps between him and his firearms.
Certainly. Yeah, because I feel like if anyone can get past the no guns if you have a felony rule, it'd be him, right?
I just assume even if he told me he didn't have firearms, I would assume he was lying.
He definitely
he would just be lying. Yeah.
He definitely does.
Yeah. As a therapist, you can't just assume someone's always telling you the truth. And especially when it comes to things like harming yourself, harming other people, there are big swings and getting involuntarily committed or the police and a welfare check or other things. Like there are a lot of factors that can cause someone to be more hesitant to share and how our country's set up. So I would not assume that he was telling me the truth about the firearms or about what he was planning. He'd be one of those that's kind of tricky because you couldn't just go by what he was telling you. You'd have to be paying very close attention to all of the very subtle shifts and changes. And like, does he seem like he's preparing to potentially not come back? Is he giving things away? Is he not planning for the future? I would have to look for all those subtleties because, he's not just going to outright tell me I'm going to go kill a bunch of people. One, he doesn't want me to stop him. And honestly, two, I don't think Frank Castle would want his therapist to feel guilty. I think that he would not want them to have that hang over their heads about what to do about it. I think that given where he comes from with all of his violence, he would want to protect that person from taking on the weight of what he's doing, if at all possible.
Okay. Solid. That's a good, all right. I like that.
Thanks for nerding out with us. I'm clinical psychologist, Dr. Amelia Brown.
And I'm educator and comic aficionado Keaton Hopkins. Check out my TV and movie reviews on YouTube at Team JBS. Check out our website at bat-therapy.com, our Bat Therapy YouTube channel, and follow us on social media. And don't forget our Patreon page at patreon.com/battherapy. See you next week. Same bat time, same bat channel.